What is going on, guys? This is Alex the Comic Hoarder, and I'm going to show you this week's haul so far. This is stuff that I picked up from my local comic shop, as well as a couple other books that I picked up along the way. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Welcome to my channel. It's awesome that you guys are here. If you can, if you're not subbed, go ahead and sub, like this channel, and comment if you want to. So first off, you guys may have seen I did a review for this book, The Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows #1. Really like this book. It's an awesome read. It's a good jump-on point for anybody who's not reading Amazing Spider-Man right now. And I don't believe it has much to do at all with the ongoing. So here's that. It's kind of just its one-off story, I believe. Not sure, but it's a good book. Picked up, of course, as you all know, I'm a huge Adam Hughes fan. So Betty and Veronica, #2. Funny story about this was #1 came out a long time ago, maybe 2 months ago. And so I was waiting for this book to come out, so I actually Facebook messaged Adam Hughes, and I think it's Allison Sohn that responds for him on there. But she said, "Why don't you ask Archie Comics, because they're not really communicating with us very well on when the release date of this book is." And so I messaged Archie Comics asking for the release date, and I found out it was the 9th, which was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. But anyways. This book is released and it's out, and I relayed that message back to Adam Hughes. I'd like to believe he didn't already know that. Maybe he just didn't want to tell me. But anyways, that is this. Awesome cover, an awesome book. Just 2 last books that I picked up for this week. I'll go back and get, it doesn't seem like books are flying off the shelf anymore like they were before, but Batman Detective Comics, this is 944. Picked this up. Very cool cover there as well. We'll see what's going on with the Bat family. And then Action Comics, this is 967, and we'll also see what is happening with the Men of Steel. So that is my LCS pickup for the week. I'm really behind on reading some of these series, so that's why I hadn't picked up very many. But like I said, once I get caught up, I'll go back and pick up some of those other books that I'm interested in reading. And we'll just go from there. All right, so this is an interesting book that I found in a dollar bin today. This is Glenn Orbick cover art, and this is a book from 1998. I just like the covers were really speaking to me, and it kind of looks like that 90s artwork. But Superman Legends of the DC Universe #1. So it's Glenn Orbick cover art. This was awesome. This cover really was cool. It looks like Alex Ross, but it's Glenn Orbick. Not a name that you hear every day in the comic world. Maybe it's not as relevant as it used to be, but this is a great cover right there. Not sure who did the cover art on this, but same series. Wonder Woman Legends of the DC Universe #5. Wonder Woman cover. Here is, I believe it's David Johnson. David Johnson, Legends of the, blah, 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 you know what I'm talking about. Justice League of America #12. So that's pretty cool, with a giant Green Lantern, Flash, and Hawkman there. And then the last one is the Flash. So I got those each for $1, and I thought that was pretty cool. Just neat old school artwork from the 90s. A little bit ahead of its time, I think. But also with all the characters all roided out, like Flash is there. Very appropriate for the 90s. Okay, and want to give a plug to Herc Collects Comics has a Facebook group called Comic Collectors Corner, and I've been really enjoying the posts that people have been putting on there. There's a guy on there named Todd, and you're just going to have to go check out the page. I'm not going to mention his last name, but Todd's been posting a lot of really cool covers of Star Wars and She-Hulk. Well, he inspired me to look into the She-Hulk stuff from, has to be mid-2000s, and I immediately noticed that the cover that he posted of She-Hulk #1 from this series was an Addie Granov, and so I went out looking for that. Found that in the dollar bin. You can find this cover cheap, but that's an Addie Granov, and most familiar would probably be the Venom cover of Amazing Spider-Man that he did that variant. not too long ago. But that is a cool Eddie Granov cover. Found number 2. So pretty awesome. These are the standard covers. I love it when you can find these cool variant artists on their standard covers as well. And number 3. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. Some books to search for when you're out and about. You'll definitely be able to find these. Now, if it's in the same run, or I'm not sure, I think it is, but there may be some alternate covers. And Mayhew did some really cool covers for this as well. But I would suggest joining that Facebook group and checking out what Todd has posted. And also, it's just a great community and great group to be in. So I'll leave you guys with this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the support. If you have any questions or comments, just leave it down below, and I will talk to you all later. Have a great night. Talk to you soon. See ya.